Hi, I'm Melissa Clark from the dining section. Are you sick of making the same old Ashkenazi Haroseth every Passover? Do you even know what Ashkenazi Haroseth is? This year, how about trying something new? I've got a recipe for Sephardic Haroseth truffles. Haroseth is a symbolic food that's served at all Passover seders. The Ashkenazi version that I grew up with is made from apples, walnuts, cinnamon, and a little Passover wine. The Sephardic version is made from mostly dried fruit, and then there are a million variations. You could put apple, you could put banana, you could cook it, you could not cook it. I'm going to show you one of the easiest versions. The key to this recipe is to use enough of the dried dates to get everything to kind of stick together. You can substitute any other dried fruit you want for the apricots and the dried cherries that I'm going to use. You also need to add nuts for the texture. I like a combination of pistachio and almonds, but use whatever nuts you like. Then you're just going to throw all your dried fruit and your nuts into the processor and process until it's paste. Once it starts to clump, turn it off. Now you're going to add your cinnamon and then just enough pomegranate juice to make it all come together. The amount of pomegranate juice depends on how moist your fruit was to begin with. So I'm going to pour a little bit of the pomegranate juice into the cinnamon. It's going to help it distribute more evenly. See, this is what you want. You see how it's starting to stick to the sides? That's ready. So I probably added about a tablespoon of pomegranate juice. That's all it needed. At this point, the Haroseth is finished. You could just put it in a bowl and put it right on your Seder table. But I'm going to do something a little fancier. I'm going to do something they do in Morocco, which is they take the paste and they roll it into balls, basically making Haroseth truffles. If you just rolled these into balls, they would stick together. So to keep them separate, I'm going to roll them through some coconut. You can make the balls any size you want. Now, you've got to wet your hands first, by the way, or it's going to stick. You can make these a couple of days in advance. You might need to re-roll them in coconut if they seem to have absorbed it, but they'll keep for a while. Sephardic Haroseth truffles. Cute, tasty, and, at least for my family, something different.